everybody, how are we? It is a Thursday today? I think it's a Thursday today. Yeah. It's not today, we've got the Scooby, it's tomorrow. We've got an Audi A4 coming in today for front speakers and a sub and an amp. We were discussing options of, you know, better installs. So today's kind of doing a bit more to the system. Tomorrow's the Scooby, and then Saturday we've got a BM in for a CarPlay Android Auto unit, and it's going to be a short chassis because of the it's a 46, so an earlier one. It's raining today, nice and cool at the minute, only 12 degrees, which is absolutely lush. And I'm just warning you now, the roads are very slippy.
GPS connected.
Thank you. So we'll just be on our guard this morning in case anything bad happens. Too many speed bumps in this town. But we've got some Jay-Z action this morning. I thought it'd be rude not to. Appreciate the comments, everyone. Dan, I know you'd love to come and work for me. And Phil, I will do your camera video. It's a great idea. We'll touch base on the extras that go with the camera as well. How to set it up on the Pioneer, because we've done pretty much the other videos on, you know, fitting it, what does what on the back of it. So I will do one with the camera and how it activates and how to use a front camera with it as well. What a glorious day. At some point I do need to have a look at this top strut mount bearing on this side. This is making a little creaking noise. When you know a car fairly well, you can kind of well, I can kind of feel something's not quite right, something's doesn't feel, you hear that boop, 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 boop. When we go over bumps there's a slight noise over here, but steering doesn't feel right. It feels like there's something wrong, like almost when I go kind of like a bump steer feeling when you undulate, or when you compress the suspension. When the car undulates, you can kind of feel almost like the tracking moves, like the position of the wheel moves, and the steering doesn't feel quite right, the geometry changes. So I need to get that checked out. Just rushed down my cereal, and now I'm like feeling heartburn. Morning everybody. I've got this quickly rigged up for you, Phil, so you can see what's what. Right, so here we have a 5100 DAB, so this is CarPlay Android Auto. This is the CD one, so this face comes down. Now I have two cameras just quickly hooked up, as you can see on the screen here. And how you do that, so they've both been given power sources, which I'm just using my 12-volt feed here to power up both cameras. On the back of the Pioneer we have our reverse signal, which is this purple wire and white stripe, and obviously one of the cameras, which is this one, which is our rear camera, This is its fly lead. So when I touch that on there, the camera will come on automatically to say that you're reversing. But if you have two cameras selected, so the brown RCA at the top here, the phono lead, that's where the reversing camera goes. But to the second yellow inward, so you've got one yellow above the DAB aerial, the second one says F cam on it, front cam. Then what you need to do is just get rid of this. We go into settings. On the main setup where you've got the spanner and the screwdriver, you go into the spanner and the screwdriver and it says here camera settings, right? So if we touch on camera settings, we make sure that we've got backup camera switched on. The camera polarity, which is the trigger wire coming from the camera, you either say whether that's an earth trigger or a positive trigger. Ours is battery, so that's positive. Guidelines are off, but the cameras do have guidelines into them, which we can sort out manually. And you can adjust your parking guides here, right? So that's the backup camera, which is this one sorted. So that's on, battery off. Then if I come back out of this, up arrow, it says input and output settings. Now what we need to do is we need to turn on that second phono to be a reversing camera or front camera. So we go into input and output settings, and here you've got AV input. So we touch on that. Now it's either on source or off, but you make sure that it's on camera. So it says camera. Then you save it. Then what would happen is if we went onto our reverse trigger wire, so I'll touch that on the positive, that brings up our camera. Can you see that? Right, so if all our cameras are powered up, right, if I press this button here, the two screen button, the screen switch, it turns on my cameras. Now, you see at the bottom right here, because we've got both of them turned on and we've selected on the menus that we've got cameras active at the front as well, you now have one switch to two. So if I press this, we switch to that camera. If I press this, switch to that camera. So that's how they go. See that? So you've just got to give them a power feed, make sure the camera trigger is turned on, and then you can just basically press this new icon which comes at the bottom here, camera 1, camera 2. And that just switches between this one and this one. Hope that makes sense. Right then, Daniel.
Yes.
What have we done?
Well, sub amp, 2 door speakers.
Open the boot.
Yes. Exciting stuff. Noisy loud boy.
Shut the boot. So yeah, we've had front speakers, sub and amp in this one, converter for their standard edge unit, because these standard speakers, or should I say not standard speakers, were beautiful. Slightly foog, a wee bit done, scratchy scratchy. Ah, free polo. Eat it, you won't. Legend. Now we've got a nice clean box, courtesy of Dan. He's been tidying my shit. Bless him. All nice and clean. And we've sorted all the tools out as well. Now have a full complement. Nothing's covered in lotus oil anymore. Well, yeah, we need to sort that out. You need to fix that engine too.
Shut up.
I'll get this apart. No, I don't think you should. I'll get these rods out and give it a jet wash. Get rid of it. Oh, sticky. Beautiful. What we got in tomorrow? Scooby.
Oh yeah.
Scooby Roo having fascia and the Kenwood. All of this stuff tomorrow. What else have we got in? There's something else as well, I can't remember now. Let's have a look at the diary. Oh, I've managed to stop my cameras going. What are you doing, you cretin? You fucking idiot. Do you know what? Let's turn all this off.
Yeah.
Hey?
Shit, yeah.
Shush, Jay-Z. Right. That's that. Turn off the verdict. So much nicer again. I can see stuff.
Need to employ a cleaner.
We've got rules on cleaning in this place, mate.
What's that?
It's like, got to be dressed like a French maid. Do you want this Greg's thing?
Oh, get that right, dude.
Have that.
Don't show the codes, bro. Don't show the codes.
I can't use it.
I know they can't do that. Unless you use it on the old...
The online thing now, I think.
online thing.
What is it? A free what?
It's free nothing.
Free nothing?
It's a charge for your bank card. So
Oh, okay.
No one will use it then. Congratulations, you've won. Have £3 on Greg's. Oi!
That's a sandwich.
Or
So-
3 sausage rolls.
That's, yeah, it's bacon.
Or, tell you what I do like from Greg's is them bacon and cheese twists.
Yes, they are very
A1
good.
They are.
They are very good. Right, what we got in tomorrow?
Some description.
Scooby. Yeah, got the Subaru in tomorrow. So it's having front Hertz speakers, Kicker HS10, Kenwood instead of a Pioneer, because we haven't got any Pioneer stock at the minute. They're all out. Those seagulls are giving it what for out here? Oh, we had a kite in the sky. Look, they're all going mental over there, freaking out. Bloody flying rats. Right, no, turn it off. So that's it for, what day is it today? Thursday.
It is.
So it's a Thursday today. So I will see you all tomorrow for the Subi. See you later.